All right, fellas, we're going to look at how to pinpoint. So there's two ways of doing this. So I assume that if you clicked on this video, you just got yourself a new metal detector. Congratulations. We're going to show you how to go out into the field, whether it's a pull tab or a nice silver coin, you're going to be able to dig it without sticking your shovel through the middle of it by the end of this video. There's two different styles of pinpointing, and what that is, what we call pinpointing in the metal detecting community, is when you find a target, you want to pinpoint where it is in relation to the coil so you will know where to cut your hole and retrieve the target out of the ground. There's two ways of doing it. I kind of do it the old school way with a coil wiggle and listen to the audio. Then there's the pinpoint function that comes on modern metal detectors, and we're going to look at both ways. You'll have to choose and practice which way works best for you. Now keep in mind, when you're in a park or a yard, you want to be on your best behavior, so pinpointing a target, whether it's my way or the way that the engineers have designed over the years to do it with the function on the detector, it keeps you from making their yard look like a mole dug it up. So keep that in mind. But we're going to look at a 5-inch silver dime. You guys bear with me, I'm shooting on a new camera system today, and we're trying to get it figured out. So actually I shot this video earlier and I am having to reshoot it. So we're going to look down here, 5-inch silver dime in this hole. And I want to show you something about coils. And each manufacturer may be a little bit different, or each size coil may be different. But as you're using your new detector, you're going to learn that there's what we call a hot spot. Yes, it'll pick a target up out here too, but once it gets over the hot spot, or the coil gets over the hot spot of the coil gets over the target, in relation to the target, the signal will become stronger. And we'll use this cap right here to mark what I'm talking about. So let's pretend that this is a coin. The detector will hit it out here, but the audio may be weaker. When it gets closer to the hot spot of the coil, then the signal will become more prevalent and it will be louder, clearer. And what you're doing is you're looking for that strongest signal return to let you know that the target is dead center of the hot spot of the coil. Now, like I said, you will have to experiment with that, and you will have to practice with, whichever detector you're using, because they do vary a little bit in coil size to coil size. Let me look at this monitor and make sure, like I said, I'm shooting with a new camera here. Yeah, let me get it lined up better. I'm shooting with a new camera here, so I'm having to do some adjustments. I'm actually trying to go high tech. I've got a nice camera here, which my GoPros shoot good too, but anyway, another story for another video. So here's a target. Here's a piece of foil. Hear the difference in the tones? Well, that is something that we will help you on your journey with, is learning how your detector tells you conductivity of targets. We'll even learn about conductivity of targets in later videos. But first, we want to get you skilled enough to get your target out of the ground without tearing up somebody's yard or damaging your target. So listen. Hear how weak that signal is? Watch the hot spot of the coil. Remember what I told you? Hot spot of coil, target acquired the strongest, right there where that cap is, right? So we know that we want to then take our shovel and cut out. I'm not going to dig this up because I've had this buried for years. It's a silver dime at 5 inches. But you want to bring your shovel out on the parameter here, and you can dig out here, and then you can retrieve your target. Of course, you're going to have your pinpointer, you're going to have your fines pouch, and you're going to use your pinpointer, and I'll show you how to use a pinpointer in another video. But first, we want to get you where you can dig the hole. So let's look at the pinpoint function. There is a button on this metal detector, and you mash it, and it engages pinpoint. And what happens is when the target gets close to the hot spot, it gets the strongest and it fills in. Now, each manufacturer will be different on exactly how it sounds and looks, but basically the same principle. Right where the cap is, see it? See it back here? So you know that it's right under the XP. Let me cut this microphone off because I know that's probably loud to you guys. There it is. So, that is basically, and then you proceed to cut your hole out around your target. And that is one of the skills, man, the no-see-ums are bad here in the southeast today. Boy, they're just eating me up. I need some bug spray. But that is one of the skills that you are going to need to master for two reasons. One, not to damage your target. Two, not to tear up somebody's yard or the park. There's different scenarios. When you're in your park or somebody's yard, you've got to be on some good behavior. When you're in a farm field, you need to fill your holes. Maybe each corn stalk don't have to be laid back, you know, exactly where it was, but they need to be filled. And something about farm fields nowadays is they use no-till, and if you don't fill the holes, the tractors will bounce and the farmers are on, and they will not be happy, and you might not be detecting there anymore. But practice that. It's called pinpointing. How to pinpoint your target. And you can do it on top of the ground. It doesn't have to be buried. Just take your detector that you've just gotten and practice with that. That is a skill that will serve you your whole detecting career. So thanks for watching, and just stay tuned. We're going to have these entry-level videos for you guys. We're going to bring you along. Come join the live streams on Thursday or Friday. It varies week to week, but there'll be notifications sent out 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everything from beginning talk to advanced metal detector talk, all in one place, and tons of knowledgeable people to help you. So thanks for watching.